Yo, what's going on everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, SimplyPops here, back at it again with another video, and today we're going to be comparing the iPhone SE 2020 versus the Google Pixel 4a. These are the best budget phones that you guys could pick up right now. This is the battle of the budget phones. Now before we move on, I appreciate you guys thumbs up the video and leave a comment down below. That does help out the YouTube algorithm push out my videos, and I appreciate a subscription with notifications on so you guys will be notified when I upload another tech video. The iPhone SE 2020 is packing the A13 Bionic chip. That's the same exact processor found on the iPhone 11 and the 11 Pro. Battery is 1960 milliamps, which is pretty tiny in today's standards, but we're going to talk more about that in a little bit. Also, this is a 4.7-inch Retina display. This has an IP rating, IP67, so it's dust and water resistance. Also, this comes in red, black, and white. I picked up the red color just to support research for COVID-19. So this is going to proceeds to that. And it just looks gorgeous seeing that red color. And in terms of the front-facing camera, this has a 7 megapixel at 2.2 aperture, but no 60 frames per second or 4K on the front-facing camera. But the rear camera, you have a 12 megapixel, and it can record all the way up to 4K at 60 frames per second. And the big day and night difference of them all, and the big deciding factor to everybody, this is running iOS. So in this case, I'm running iOS 14. It is not out yet. It's still in beta, but it should be coming out relatively soon. All right, so yeah, sometime in September this month, iOS 14 should be releasing. Now on the other side of the coin, we have the Google Pixel 4a. This is packing the Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G. The G stands for gangsters. Shout out to Flossie Carter. And this is packing 128 gigabytes of storage, and that's the only configuration you have. The only color you can get this in is just black. That's really the name of it, just black. In terms of the RAM, this is packing 6 gigabytes of RAM. That's double the RAM compared to the iPhone SE. Also, you're getting a 3140 milliamp battery, so you're getting a bigger battery, way bigger battery than the iPhone SE. And in terms of the screen, this is a 5.8-inch OLED display. And in terms of the camera, this is packing a 12.2 megapixel camera, and I gotta say, this is flagship level. I made a full-blown dedicated video talking about the Pixel 4a camera, comparing it to the 11 Pro Max. I highly encourage you guys to watch that video. And also, in terms of the aperture, this is a 1.7. And like I said on iOS, the big deciding factor has to be this is running Android. So this is running Android 10. And bringing in the iPhone, this is running iOS 14 like I mentioned. So that's really the big deciding factor, is the OS, the language of these devices. All right, now that we got that out the way, let's move on to the speed test. So I'm going to launch up some stock applications first, and then we're going to move on to the third-party applications. I'm going to launch up the camera, but before I even do that, I want to make sure all the applications are cleared. And that's one thing Apple struggles with. Clearing out all the applications is a struggle. On Android, it's just one press of a button and all your apps are cleared in the background. But Apple, you gotta do this. Camera application in 3, 2, 1. All right, looks to me the iPhone launched that one up faster. Now, mind you, the A13 chip is, my God. Please help me, guys, help me. Keep in mind, the iPhone has a newer chip than the Google Pixel. Chrome versus Google, we're going to launch them up in 3, 2, 1. Okay, Safari is ready to go, even though I had the tabs open. Let's try out the App Store. So the Google Play Store versus the Apple App Store in 3, 2, 1. So yeah, pretty much exactly the same, guys. Performance-wise, pretty similar. Now, mind you, the iPhone costs $400, $399, and the Google Pixel costs $350. So that's impressive, guys. So Instagram in 3, 2, 1. Oh, well, actually, it was tricky because it loaded up first on the iPhone, but then it flipped around. Let me try that again. You guys can see it at home. Pull it back for yourself. Slow-mo it. You guys could do whatever you want. But I couldn't. It was kind of hard to tell which one loaded up faster. So let's try that again. 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. Loaded up faster on the iPhone, but not too far off on the Pixel. Now, Instagram is like made for iPhones. So YouTube, 3, 2, 1. and loaded up faster on the Pixel 4a. So that's pretty interesting. I need to get like a Type-C dock. I actually don't have one at the moment, but bear with me, guys. I hope you guys could still enjoy this. Snapchat. Now, I'm not logged into Snapchat on neither one of these devices, but let's launch it up anyway. 3, 2, 1. Okay, pretty much about the same. Let's see what's going on with Reddit. So where's Reddit at? Let me just search up Reddit. Okay, Reddit in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Load up first on an iPhone, but like literally by a split second on the Pixel. An application that a lot of people care about. So let's launch it up in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I saw it loaded up first on the iPhone, but you guys didn't see it because I should have did the overhead. You know what? I'm going to do an overhead. Whew, this is so much better. I should have done this in the beginning. But anyway, let me just verify that. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, snappy on the iPhone, like instantaneously on the iPhone. Now, I do have dark mode enabled on the Pixel. I'm not sure if that's going to make a huge difference, but I could turn it off because the iPhone doesn't have dark mode enabled right now. So opening up Spotify in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Faster on the Pixel, but I am signed in on the iPhone. So I'm not sure if that makes a huge difference. So let me sign in actually and see if that makes a difference or not. So 3, 2, 1. Yeah, still faster on the iPhone compared to the Pixel. All right, next up we have Photomath. Let's launch it up in 3, 2, 1. It's a classic app. Faster on the iPhone, but literally right after we have the Pixel. Yeah, the Pixel display is so much better. I don't know if you guys can see this better on camera or not. The iPhone screen is a little yellow. Maybe I have night shift on or no, I don't even have it on. But yeah, the screen is like a day and night difference. Alright guys, so I downloaded some heavy applications such as PUBG and Call of Duty Mobile. But we're going to open up PUBG first. So in 3, 2, 1. Okay, and they are off. So we're going to see which one is going to come on top. It's looking like, okay, allow. I don't even know if that messed up the loading or not, but so far the iPhone is looking like it's going to be the clear winner. It has to download some things. So here we are ready to play. I'm ready to sign in. I'm ready for prime time. And of course we can sign in using Apple. And we can start playing. Okay, let's take it a step further. Let's find a game. In 3, 2, 1. Taking it outside the box. You get what I'm saying? We're going to play some games a little bit. Just for a little bit. And we're going to see what's up. Also, it's very impressive how both of these devices have dual speakers. So, you know, speakers are very loud, very immersive when you're playing games or watching videos. We don't have extreme frame rate. We only have high. And I don't even have the HDR option. So let me just bring it up closer. So the Pixel can go all the way up to HD at high frame rates. While on the iPhone SE, very impressively, you could go HDR and have extreme frame rates. So that's fairly impressive. So that alone, man, you just do the math yourself. So here's going to be a lot more smoother thanks to that extreme frame rate. So I'm assuming it's 60 frames per second. While here is going to be 30 frames per second probably. But yeah, this is definitely a lot smoother. Look, you have more clouds in the sky on the iPhone. The iPhone is the champ when it comes down to gaming. You get what I'm saying? And I think same thing is going to correlate with Call of Duty Mobile. But I just wanted to just show you guys what's up. Let that sink in. I just realized both my players, we in the same game right now. Just realized that. Like, I'm in the game twice on 2 devices. It's max volume. Somebody. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Pixel is a lot louder than the iPhone. Okay, so let's launch up the next application, Call of Duty Mobile. All right, so 3, 2, 1, go. And we're gonna okay, allow that. Allow. And we're gonna see which one is the winner. Of course, it has to download, the sources and updates. Now, around this part, the Call of Duty section of this video, my microphone on my camera has freaked out. I don't know what went wrong with it, but for the most part, as you guys can saw, the Pixel loaded it up faster, but right after it was the SE, so performance wise it's pretty much neck on neck. I just had to do the tutorial very quickly on the Pixel, but gaming on the Pixel is very point on, very solid. I love the all screen or screen to body ratio. I mean, gaming is going to feel immersive, and same thing for watching movies or media. It's going to feel a little bit more immersive than the iPhone SE. But in terms of the performance on Call of Duty, yet again, just like PUBG, you could have max frame rate, while on the Pixel 4a, you only have very high frame rate. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. The efficiency of the A13 chip is it's impeccable compared to the Snapdragon 730G, but you still have very high graphics. Honestly, comparing it side by side, it's a smidge smoother on the SE, but it's something that I didn't really like. I'm not gonna find it like unplayable. But let's conclude this and let's do a Geekbench score. So let me do the Geekbench. All right, so Geekbench in 3, 2, 1. First on the SE, and shortly after the Pixel. So accept. We're gonna start the benchmark in 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna see which one is gonna have a higher score. Okay, the iPhone was the first to finish, and the Pixel just finished. So yeah, you guys can see day and night difference when it comes down to the multi-core score and even the single core score. So the iPhone SE 2020 has 1314 single core score, and the multi-core score is 3153, while the Pixel only has 554 and a multi-core score 1617. So yeah, it doesn't really stack up in the real world performance. Like, the Pixel is still very snappy, but the longevity, the iPhone is gonna last you a little bit more longer. Just thanks to that A13 chip, you're gonna have 5 to 6 years, or maybe even longer, of software support on the iPhone SE. I know the Android world is a little different when it comes down to software updates. So yeah, but for the most part, if you're buying a phone and you want a good performing phone now, the Pixel is still good and it looks futuristic, but for the longevity, the iPhone is going to last you a little bit more longer thanks to the more powerful A13 chip. So guys, that pretty much concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, I appreciate it with a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe with notifications on. Help me reach to 80,000 subscribers. Together, we're going to grow and hit 100K in 2020. So yeah, comment down below what you guys think. And other than that, your boy Pops, and I'm out. Peace.